Think you need a 20% deposit to buy your first home? Please stop thinking this. Hey guys, Baz here. Welcome back to the Property and Finance Pulse. Today I want to discuss a common myth that I've been hearing quite frequently from my friends, families, even from some of my first home buyer clients. Do you need a 20% deposit to buy your first home? Now, in Australia, traditionally back in the days, the way it would go is you would provide 20% and the bank would provide 80%. You combine those together, get 100% to buy the property. Now, unfortunately, in today's market, where the average property is around 800 to 1 million, 1.2 for first home buyers, trying to save that 20% is nearly impossible, unless you're getting a gift from mum and dad, winning the lottery. So fun fact, in 2023 to 2024, myself amongst many other brokers and lenders were able to actually help over 43,000 Australians, first home buyers, enter the property market using the home guarantee scheme. And what this is basically allows you to buy a home instead of the 20% standard, just a 5% deposit, where the government will actually back your home loan, give you a form of a guarantee where you can mitigate lender's mortgage insurance, which I'll talk about in another video, and basically allow you to buy your property, like I said, with just a 5% deposit, and the bank will allow you to borrow the 95%. So what does this mean? Well, let's just take, for example, you're trying to buy a $900,000 property, right? For some people that may be an apartment, a duplex, or even a house in Whoop land. It's perfectly fine, we don't judge. But if you think about it, trying to save that 20% for that property, you'd need $180,000. Now, the average household in Australia actually saves about $15K a year. So if you calculate that, trying to hit that $180,000, it'd take about 12 and a half years. So by the time you save for that, we're actually seeing the property price jump about 6% per year. So you're ending up having that 180,000, which is great, but the property is now worth 1.2 to 1.8 million, depending on where you're buying. So you basically enter a savings trap. Now, with the 5% government guarantee, instead of needing 180,000, you'll actually only need 45,000 plus stamps and solicitor costs. So a massive difference from the 180 just to 45,000, allowing you to enter the property market a lot quicker. So what I would suggest is please consult your broker, consult your lender, and speak to them about the home guarantee scheme. Stop trying to save for that 20% and get yourself into the market sooner than later. My name is Baz, and thank you for listening to the Property and Finance Pulse.